Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. This morning we returned to the front case room and we're going to check out the bookcases that are located in here. We have many vendors that have spaces in both the lock cases and on the open shelves. Here we have the Vintage Crush, who has a spot, 2 booths in the back and a shelf in the lock case. This is more of her pop culture and holiday shelf. Currently I'm going to show you, everybody that I show you right now is going to be a 20% off items not marked firm. So again, if you see anything in this video or past videos that catch your eye or interest, you need more information, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach us through email, find us at graybarnantiques.com with an E, or if you're on Facebook or Instagram, please feel free to message us directly through those channels as well. Our channel on Facebook is the same as right here, Gray Barn Antiques, and on Instagram we are Gray.Barn, all with the E in gray. And now we are at Betty's Treasures, who has finally returned to us from Florida after several months of being a snowbird. Pyrex, we do ship, but it'll be multiple boxes. This is beautiful, a small punch bowl or compote. This is 2 pieces, so you often will see just this bowl by itself. There's actually a matching stand that goes with it in that beautiful carnival glass. So she's 30% off until Sunday. She goes back to 20% starting June 1st. So you have a few more days left at 30%. If you might remember, there was a lot more of this Roosters and Roses. We sold a lot of that this weekend. And don't forget, tonight at 5:30 is our last Facebook Live of May, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. All the items chosen for our Facebook Lives are able to be shipped. There is no registration required, and if you hop on over to our Facebook page, and you do not need to use your real identity, you can make a Facebook account just for you, make it all private. Just make sure you put some kind of an avatar, be it a little cartoon or a picture of a flower or something, just so it doesn't think that you're just one of the usual spammers. And then you can enjoy all the content that is offered on Facebook, including many great lives, such as ours. There's a lot of lives on there that I like to watch and other things. This is the Hip Chick, who we did was last week's video, the last video of the week last week, where we did her booth. She is 30% off as well. And I do ask for my usuals who send me pictures. I have, most of you only send me like a couple. Please do not send more than 10 at a time, because it's very difficult for me to do that, because I am the only social media person. I don't have any extra help on this front, and I'm running the shop, running the counter, running the Facebook Live, so it is not easy for me to be able to break away and get all those photos. It's a big ask, so please just, I know it's exciting and you want to shop, but I just ask that you do it in a manageable way for me. I appreciate that. So 7 becomes $5.60 on this cute little Demitasse cup. It's like a wannabe Old Country Rose, but not as fancy. Old Country Rose by Roald Dalton remains the #1 selling pattern in the world. Some lovely hankies and brooches. This is new to you. She's 20% off. That's really cool. It looks like a spider web. That's really cool. $17.60 or snowflake. Very pretty. And there's a goose. I did not see this one sitting there. That's $9.60. Lenox for $9.60. This is our retired major from the U.S. Army. Was a lifer in the military, started in Vietnam War. And over here we have a continuation. We changed, you can see he was here, and this is now Burning Sensation Antiques, which had that bookcase that we were just checking out. We did 2 of his booths last week as well. And hers, it is a husband and wife, also 20% off. bottle for $48. And we do use pirate ship for our shipping. We add a dollar or two depending on how much it is and how much packing material is used. $32 on that ginormous bell, $24 on the medium size, and then the baby bell is $12. This is a stamp here, and you can kind of got it here. I can't quite read that without. Okay, 80 on that, 1904. It's a notary seal from 1904. Very cool. 18 firm on that. Got a lot of great hurricane lamps. This is really nice. That's only $14.40. 12 on that picture. Now here you have these are larger, so these are probably hotel, restaurant wear type silver plate. The set is $24. And then we have the sugar bowl without the lid for $16. We have this pot here. The larger one is $28. The middle size one here is $24. And this one is $20. Copper pot back, brass with an amber colored handle. Looks to be plastic on the handle is $40 footed. Very nice. And then a couple copper pieces back there, $44. And then 20% off. And then an actual kettle for $28. You can see some missing color on the bottom there. And then this big guy in the back has been reduced from 35 to 30, so that would be 24. And focus on these because I know a lot of you guys love those. Big rabbit I've had asked in the past is $120. It's made in a specific place. Cute little cast iron dog for $32. We're going to turn over. And if I don't present it in the video, but you see it, please absolutely feel free to reach out and inquire about those items as well. Now we're over to Cavalier Collectibles, who is 20% off as well. When we were in the back a few weeks ago, or about 2 weeks ago, we visited her 2.5 bookcases back there. Cavalier Collectibles also has a shelf in the lock case. I did sell a couple things out of here the other day from the pictures that I ran around and did on the weekend. So if you are on Facebook or Instagram, please, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow us because we do post a lot on there. When I say we, it's me, but 12 on this pretty little set here. You make the turn, and we are now at the Rowan Tree. Also another 20% off vendor. That's a nice big dollop there. Bottom loose. Okay. It's just by a single. It doesn't have any insert. Doesn't have anybody else in there with her. Reminds me of the one in The Man Who Knew Too Little. Was that the one? Bill Murray, and he's got the Russian doll, and one has the bomb in it. It's a funny movie. This is nice. Harmony Kingdom for $10.40. Oh, that's one of those little lidded ones. That's really nice. $3 for a bag of buttons. This has some condition with the separation, but it's marked down to $11.20. Mother of pearl. That's nice and old. Okay, and then the last bookcase in here that we're going to visit with is Belmont Farmhouse. And she is another 30% off vendor. The Hip Chick and Belmont Farmhouse continually run their 30% off, except on our special sales weekend events, which we have one June 7th and 8th. Those deals are only good in-house. And on those days, Belmont Farmhouse and the Hip Chick go to 40% off items not marked firm. So kind of clearing out some stuff and making these sales a lot of fun. So next Saturday and Sunday, June 7th and 8th, will be our next special sale weekend, our summer market. So we'll have additional vendors outside, crafting vendors outside. I don't allow outside vintage vendors outside because I don't want them competing with our vendors inside. I don't think that's fair. So we bring in some local artisans who have some beautifully handcrafted and curated items for sale outside. And it is an indoor-outdoor, so if it rain or shine, indoors, like I said, I get many of the vendors do additional discounts. Most of them jump by 5% at least, and then many of them do an additional 10%. So if you're in the area, definitely worth coming to our weekend events. So I want to thank you as always for taking some time to join us here at the Gray Barn, and I hope you have a wonderful week.